I had a damn fish or something. I felt the teeth grip on my damn gluteus maximus, but it slipped off. I was an Oak Island motherfucker. I said, hell no.
Tell you was molested by a crab.
I was molested. That shit, I felt the teeth. You can't lie to me.
Tell you didn't get consent for the crab to touch your butt.
Michael Phelps. What was his name?
Phelps.
Phelps, okay. That nigga ain't had shit on me.
Well, what the fuck happened?
I was swimming.
Starring Timothy Robb, Cool Cat, Brittany Carter, TK.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Great Apes Cafe. I hope that you like, subscribe, share, click that bell on the bottom, and I definitely know that everybody at the table, including my black ass, will appreciate it. Now, with all that said, I'm gonna have everybody introduce themselves, and starting with the nigga with the biggest smile, Kev.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Cool Kev, a.k.a. Rockstar ass nigga. Whatever you want to say, I don't know. We gonna freestyle this shit at night.
Not really, but okay. I'm just saying we got a subject. Go ahead, I'm just saying. Go ahead, Queen, sis. Go ahead, Miss Lioness.
Aislinn, a.k.a. Lioness Poet.
Mm.
Feeling myself already.
Y'all should have been at that poetry jam. Go ahead, Chief. I'm so sorry.
Coming in your house as soon as you leaving out, it's boss.
What? It's all to me now?
Yeah.
Oh, it's your boy Dave. Just keep it that
Mic
simple.
Mic check, get a little closer.
It's your boy Dave.
Be scared.
It's been about a year since Tim invited me back. I guess he said something.
Nah, it's been 50 weekends.
Boy, May 31st, 2021.
2021.
He done done
Talk
research
shit. And
tonight.
most of my shit is going to be about Tim right here.
Man,
I'm
he
real
on
good about
point
Aaron, Mr.
tonight.
45, Mr. 15-minute turn 45. Y'all can't see him, but he going to catch it tonight.
Good to have you. Good to have you.
Most definitely. Peace, y'all. It's Queen Brittany, Queen of the highest ascension. Y'all know what it is.
Today we're gonna talk about the importance of having connections with people and disassociating or disconnecting from people. Why it's good to have new friends, and why it's good to sometimes cut off the old friends, the old leaves on the tree, the old leaves on the plant. You gotta sometimes just cut it off. You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna talk about. And I guess I started off on this one because everybody asking me, what's the subject, Tim? You know, my nigga to the right, Dave, mad at me because it took 45 minutes, which is actually my producer's fault for that. It's not my fault.
See, look at how you
know what I mean? I know
straight to the producer.
It's fake.
Oh, Aaron, I got you.
Shout out to my DJ. You know who you are.
I got you over there. Nobody else at this table other than Aislinn over there has my phone number, Tim. So this is the lame excuse that Tim gave me, right? So, I'm talking my shit on my Facebook page. Tim, like, that's a great idea for a podcast. It come out of nowhere, like, boom.
Oh, what was that subject?
It was about wages and stuff. Like, we're talking about another thing, but listen. Let's get to the point. This goes to cutting people off. Tim one of them niggas.
Yeah, it was.
So, like, he lost his phone. But instead of sending out a message to everybody, like, yo, I lost my phone. Let me get that number. You know what this dude do? He too embarrassed to hit you on Messenger like, hey, I lost the phone.
Not embarrassed.
So he hit me on. So like he hit me on the phone.
That's what he said.
Then look, to show you how real it is, I hit him directly from the phone. Like I hit him from the phone, not Messenger, nothing. Straight from my iCloud. Boom. Tim, this is what I get back. Who is this? Boy, I immediately felt kind of.
Time out. Let me interject. Hold on.
I felt real bad.
Hold on. Let me interject, and we going off a little topic, just 5% going off a topic. First of all, I ain't joke that much. My phone, I had a new phone. I had his number saved in my old phone. You know how you switch your contacts from one phone to the other?
You
got apps for that.
Move that stuff over.
It didn't get moved.
It don't all back up.
It didn't back up.
But you know,
I definitely know the feeling. I lost my phone this week.
They taking it personal like, In other words, fuck Dave. I ain't gonna keep his number in my contact. That's not the case here.
I lost my phone this week on set, so I
So
know
he
I don't have all my numbers, and people get offended when you be like, "Who this?" I'm sorry, all y'all. We don't know y'all numbers.
I knew
by heart.
Dave.
It ain't 1990.
Dave, what's your zodiac sign?
I don't know nobody about her.
I don't go to the payphone no more.
So
He's definitely taking it
So
personal.
I'm gonna tell you how I've taken this personal. I can go
But
through
why?
I go through my Facebook, and every time I say some real shit, here come Tim. Comment. And in that moment, that's your moment to say, you know what, I don't got your number. Let me hit you in the messenger and say, yo, bro, I lost my phone. I don't have your number.
Okay, I got a question. Did some of your contacts transfer?
Yes.
Some.
So you didn't know that you
I
didn't
didn't
have
notice.
his number.
I wasn't
Aware?
aware.
We all ain't got iPhones, man.
Shout out to the
And that's what I had.
Shout out to the
My
Samsung
iPhone
world,
broke.
Galaxy.
My iPhone broke, so I couldn't get
Shout
none
out
of
to the
my
Galaxy
cloud.
people.
None of
You know,
my
I'm
cloud.
a Galaxy guy.
And look, I mean, no, wait. iCloud. You got to remember
Shout
that.
out to the Galaxy.
I can't take nothing with iCloud to a Motorola or a LG or nothing like that. That's Android. That's a whole different thing.
Unless if you
all of my
might-
stuff
I'm
is-
gonna give you credit for that.
some of it.
But I'ma tell you
The
like
only
this,
thing
if
that
it's
saved
bad,
me was
That's
Verizon.
to your subject.
Having
How you discredit
Verizon
people?
got me.
Whenever you get that message from somebody, when you send them a text and they say, "Who is this?" Oh, you got cut the fuck off.
Oh yeah.
It's over.
People get offended.
We back on topic.
If you ever got that message, you felt salty in the motherfucker
Yeah,
when you
you
got that
do.
shit back. Who is this?
Until they tell
Yeah,
me
you do.
until
You like, damn, it's like, and the first thing you say, damn, it's like that, baby.
I can't relate.
Exception.
I can't relate.
It's always an exception to the rule. See, that's that Pisces shit.
Yeah.
It's always an exception to the rule, y'all. First of all. Second of all, Dave, I knew of Dave for years.
Yeah.
Me and him go back like 2 flat tires on a 1987 Cadillac.
Well,
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna hit Tim one more time.
oh shit.
See Tim.
I'm trying to work. Let me go on the subject now.
Right?
You know
Why
how
you even trying to say what's your number,
You
bro?
should have never let him loose.
Let me go on the subject. Damn. And then you can come back at me.
I'm sitting here.
Hey, him and Aislinn got a lot in common. They bust shots.
Asian gotta be careful. Asian, you gotta be careful. 'Cause she make a whole.
I'm waiting for
Asian,
that one. That's later on the
busted-
show.
they
You like, yo,
busted-
y'all
they
gotta
busted hella
speed up
shots.
something.
I got writer's
Asian
block.
make a whole
so-
poem about you in the AK-47.
No.
We know that. My nigga Dave will let you know that you fucking up.
Oh yeah.
Like blatantly. But
Oh,
she
but-
keep it in. What's your zodiac sign?
She
Leo.
Ooh, I can't stand a Leo. They
But
all
no, but first of all, wait a minute. I'm right on the cusp. Because my birthday is July 24th.
Girl,
so,
I want to hear you
know.
know, cancer.
I love when they have all
Right,
the.
exactly.
They know
The
it all.
cancer
The
sensitive
stars
now.
are, the
You heard
stars
it.
are
If you
different.
get on the cancer,
my daughter be into that shit, but I mean, it don't make
shout out to the
never mind
Leos.
to me.
I know some real Leos. Hazelin being one of them.
I'm
But
not really
get on her
fiery,
shit.
I don't
Get on her
think.
shitty
No,
side.
well, I'm gonna say this: that retrograde shit was real. Like I felt that, like that when I Taurus shit, like that retrograde, it was like the whole world
Okay,
flipped
when was it
upside
going
down.
on?
Hold on. Y'all killing
It's
me.
like
Hold on.
all the worst of everything
Because
in life.
last week was
You know what I'm
weird for
saying?
me.
For real, like I ain't believing it until I seen it.
Last week was full moon in Sagittarius. That's why.
It was so weird.
Yo, it was
and
like
I couldn't put my
Twilight
finger on it. It
Zone.
was
My
like
whole-
nothing was wrong. I just
That's
felt
that strawberry moon, bro. Y'all shut up.
It was
No,
bad.
I felt enlightened. I felt like I was on that.
I ain't believed it till
It
I
was.
seen
So
it.
Enlightenment
it
for
may
me.
have seemed like things were going really bad, but it was really enlightenment. It
For
was
me,
to bring
I felt
things to your
light.
awareness.
Yeah, well, I was aware of a lot. I'm telling you.
Right, yeah.
And
telling you.
to bring back the subject at hand, the fact that you are aware, y'all, are y'all aware of the connections and disconnections that you have with
Absolutely.
people?
Yes.
I'm starting.
And I want to ask y'all, and I'm going to ask y'all one by one about having these connections and disconnections. Why you cut off some people? Why you hold on to people? You know, for me, I treat people like trees. If you are the roots of the tree, you sustain me somehow. It don't have to be, it would never be financially though. I promise you that. Because I don't want nobody to say that, damn, I had to do this for Tim. I had to do that for Tim. And I'm so petty about that. Let me tell you something, y'all. My sis, shout out to my sis, Queen Brittany. Like, I'm saying that like her ass ain't here. She dropped my ass off yesterday from downtown,
sent her,
and I still sent her some money.
He sent her $10.55.
Like
What?
it's Uber.
Wait, what's over 55 cents?
Because the 55, I don't want nobody to say, well, damn, he could at least put a little bit of taxes. I'm that petty. I really am.
That's real specific.
Right.
Like 10.55, like you knew exactly how much gas you put in that. You had to stop it. That's 55.
Downtown of my house, I'm close to downtown. You know what I mean?
I literally drove like 3 miles.
Maybe
You know
I
what
need
I'm
to send her some more money. But
Well, you don't.
I don't want nobody. If let's say me and Brittany ever get in an argument, right? She can never say. I want to make sure I eliminate, and I'm petty. She can never say that I didn't do this, and this. You know what I mean? They can't.
just say the truth, but they'll say
No. Won't be over money. You know, that's just me. But
have you met women? They're petty.
I know that. But I'm more petty when it comes to finances.
I'm not that petty.
When it comes to finances, I'm petty.
Time out, hold up.
You trying to say I'm petty?
Hold on, I'm trying to wait. I gotta ask this question real quick.
I'm gonna let him take it. I'm gonna let him have it.
And the first thing you said out your mouth because you was mad at him, you little dick motherfucker, whether his dick was little or not. Because you knew it was
I ain't never done that.
Or some foul
I've
ass
never
shit
said
along those
that.
lines.
I
And you know
ain't
who you
never done
are.
that.
If y'all have never done that, then you are not petty. Because I know
I have
petty-
never done that.
I know
Never.
petty
For
women. That's
what?
first out of their mouth. They say the petty.
For what?
Now wait a minute. I can't talk about you because your porn was petty as hell.
Wait,
That was not petty.
Pause.
You said
That
you wanna
was
cut
completely
parts of
different.
bodies off.
That
I ain't gonna
had
lie.
to do
No.
with my child. Okay,
That was a
Mama
real life
Bear. That was
experience.
some okay, exactly. That was
Yeah.
some Mama Bear shit. You don't fuck with my baby.
Say it again. That was some what?
Mama Bear.
She hit the pettiest.
Yeah,
Other than that, I pretty much let it go. But
I do
you fuck with my babies, yeah, we got a problem.
But I respect that Queen Brittany made sure, my sis made sure that I made it home safe. I don't remember going home.
What was you drinking?
Right.
And we had to
Hey,
force
look.
him to ride with me.
Hold on. I knew he was fucked.
trying to call
I knew he
Aaron.
was fucked up, right? Because when I called Aaron because I already knew Aaron was on standby, right?
And I'm
Shout
not
out
like
to DJ
blatantly
Barbarian.
intoxicated. Let me time out.
Hey, hold on. I
Don't try to
came
come
back.
to me.
Hold on. I came back. The man had a plate halfway off the goddamn counter, bro. This shit was halfway.
You
That shit was not. That shit looked like it was about to fall on the floor. And it wasn't even closed. It was open.
Oh, you was off the wine?
Hey, look, I
I've been
walked around the
drinking all
corner.
day.
I walked around the corner. My
I've been
dog on
drinking
the
all
chair
day.
like, huh?
Wine.
God almighty.
Champagne.
Don't put that Taylor point on them no more.
Then when I went to the club, I had cranberry vodka.
Hey, I gotta say, look, hold on. I got you.
None of that.
Hey, look, I got you though. I got you though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. For this
I
man
can
that,
handle my alcohol. Don't try
yeah,
to
he can handle his alcohol though. I was just
Shout out
about
to
to say.
Brooklyn.
Hey,
Don't
For
try
him to
come
drink,
at
for
me.
him to drink
they
how
got
he
you
do,
in
he can
compromising
handle that.
positions, my boy.
And
I
I'm
done
letting
seen you.
But I appreciate. But besides the whole buffoonery of drinking, I appreciate my sis for actually making sure I'm safe. Damn, you got a hole in your lip. I appreciate my
Why you
sis
do him
for
like
making
He's gonna highlight you like
You pulled out the flashlight.
disconnect his ass
over
for
the
that.
Zoom.
Why would you do that?
But now that y'all know a little bit about me,
Damn.
the people that I cut off
I hate
is
being on the front and the side of you, bro.
Aaron gonna zoom in when you get that shit on your beard. You already know he gonna do that. But anyway, what I'm getting at is, y'all, the people that I cut off, you can't be my friend. And the reason for it might just even for my sake of sanity, my sake of peace of mind. I tell you, the first people I start cutting off, anybody who is drug addicts, for me. You know, RP to my mom, Dad, I love you to death. You see this, you might feel some type of way. I don't give a fuck. The fact of the matter is, if you're addicted to drugs, I'll be there for you, but I can't have you there for me. I can't depend on you. You can depend on me. It is not a back and forth relationship. It is the relationship that means that you feed off my energy, but I can't give you my energy. You need me, but I don't need you. That sounds grimy. But the relationship like that, you have to make it like that. Because if you depend on a drug addict, then you are a part of the equation to the person being addicted to the drug. And I can't do that. I can't
enable. You can't enable.
I gotta put my perspective on it because I always flip it back to energy.
Okay, go ahead, flip
you know
it.
what I'm saying? You got to, because one of my reasons that a lot of people won't consider a good reason to cut somebody off, but it's the same exact perception as what you're saying about somebody that's a drug addict. Like somebody doesn't have to necessarily do something to me for me to cut them off.
Right.
Like if I
Yeah.
see that me and an individual of any type of relationship, parent, sibling,
Right.
whatever, even though that's not necessarily my case, but that's my belief.
Mm.
If I feel like your frequency and how you vibing is draining me,
Mm.
Yeah.
and we not like in alignment, it's not proper reciprocation, then I can't sustain that relationship because, like I said, I look at energy like a bank account.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why it needs to be constant reciprocation for you to keep the balance in the positive.
Right.
But when you're giving energy, and then that person is not in any type of capability to reciprocate that back to you,
Right.
then yes, like you care more about the other person than you care about yourself.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So self-love is really to say
Self-love,
no.
that's-
Yeah.
I believe that if we're not in alignment and your energy is draining me, whether it's your personal shit or whatever you got going on, I have the right to cut that shit off if I feel like it's of any type of inconvenience to me in my life. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, let me alley-oop this statement to you, and I'm gonna end up going this way. We're gonna skip me because I already talked a little bit about me, and I don't want to make it about me. What about the connections that you actually made with people that you deem was worthy, that you may deem was necessary or encouraging? How are you making sure that relationship, that ideology, or that energy is in a positive trajectory compared to the people that you cut off?
The ones that I have sustained.
To sustain. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
easy. I truly believe in the 5 languages of love. Anybody
Okay.
that I'm in relationship with, not to say that I'm the most perfect person because I'm not,
Right.
but I believe in studying the people that I love and seeing how they need to be loved.
Mm.
And that is how I sustain my relationships.
Okay.
So I like, for example, my kids, I have 4
Mhm.
and none of them are the same. All 4 of them require me to love them differently
Right,
because one of them might need hugs. One of them might need words of encouragement.
Right.
One of them need gifts. Like my 3-year-old,
Right.
I don't care what kind of gift, whether it could have been a free gift. It could have been
Right.
something I made, but just giving him something, I see the reaction that I get off of him. So it's more so for me, like if I love you and I'm in relationship with you in any kind of way, I'm going to pay attention to how you love so I can try to love you the way you need to be loved, not how I want to be loved,
Right.
And to me, that's key because a lot of times in relationship, we get irritated or upset when people are not giving us what we need. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they could be trying to love you, but in their way.
Right.
Right? You know what I'm saying? It's like the wife per example, the wife or significant other that says, "Oh, my man worked too much." You know what I'm saying? But
I
he
enjoy working,
providing,
but I gotta
but
work,
he
though.
doing this. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
what she's really saying is that my love language is quality time, and I'm not getting enough of that.
I feel that.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And she don't know how to deliver that, So being mindful and loving with intention is so powerful.
Oh yeah.
So just to study the people that I am in and try to be the best to them, because they're reciprocating love back to me. Yeah.
I feel that. Okay. What about you, Dave? Think about the connections and don't try to come after me like I try to. Don't say I cut your ass off.
See,
I didn't
that's
cut
what
Dave
niggas-
off. All right,
Listen.
y'all. My nigga Dave, I knew for years.
It's like pouring some juice over there.
Oh, well, cheers.
Juice. I just
Okay, you
juice.
need
I
some
don't-
juice? Okay,
Yeah, I don't
but
drink that
then-
alcohol. Y'all keep
Oh
that.
well, okay. Juice.
Boy.
Nah, because I used to drink real bad. You know that.
Hey, look, shout out to my people who know they let
Oh, well,
me.
please.
I know
Yeah.
alcohol and me ain't friends.
Yeah.
That's a good
I hear that. That's
I'll
right.
borrow your now.
That's it. Go back. You good, Chief.
Basically like with me. Like I'm a real loving person. Like she'll tell you all the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Shh, hold on. Stop what you're doing. It's my turn. This is why we can't sit beside each other. See, my love. Like
people
see
is between
what she
them.
just said about love language. She has yet to learn my love language. I've learned hers, but she hasn't learned mine.
Oh, she a Leo. That makes sense.
You want touch. You want me to be affectionate. You want to be sweet.
Oh,
But on the same score, you haven't learned that.
Oh,
the same score, you haven't learned my
shit.
love language is
Where
loyalty.
is it
Oh,
at?
say it again.
My love language is loyalty.
Loyalty.
And that's
You
why,
got
that's why,
good God
that's why we
Almighty.
still together, because you're loyal.
Hey,
it is
man.
what
I
it
was
is.
about to say, I was about to say, what?
That's a good one. I like that.
Damn.
That's real, yeah.
What I was
Loyalty.
getting to, the person I honor and I love the most is my daddy.
Shout out
And I learned how to love from my dad. And my dad was a hard man. Like he wasn't one of them dudes that just gave you a praise because you his child. Fuck that.
Fuck that.
If you fucking up, you fucking up. He gonna tell you about yourself.
And you know who you are.
And that's how I talk to my kids. And sometimes, I got daughters and everybody like, oh, you talk to them so harsh. On the stain score, the world gonna spit them up and chew them out if I'm sitting there baby them all the life.
Say that again. The world would do what?
So, it's gonna spit them out and chew them. Just like my oldest daughter, she got pregnant. And what I told her, I said, the first time you fuck could be the last time you fuck. It could be your babies. It could be this. And everything I said came true. I said, the nigga that you had that baby by could walk out your life and never be your friend again. That shit hurts her to this day that nigga did what he did. But out of respect, I can't keep digging that in her head. But
no.
I let her know every time a new boy come around, I'm nice to him. I try to respect him because I know she wants to learn what love is.
Right.
But my love language is like this. If you ain't loyal, fuck you. It is what it is.
It is what it right.
If I need, let me put it this way. My wife says it all the time. That's Asian over there. I do more for my friends than my friends do for me. But on the same score, she's never seen what my friends have actually done for me in the past that makes me like that to them now. Because guaranteed, if it's a person I call my sister or my brother, they've either almost died for me or they've kept me from killing myself or some dumb shit back when I was younger.
Right.
Now that we older, they ain't got to do a damn thing for me. As long as they did what they did back then, that proved to me that they would be there for me.
They got that.
That's a lot of people I cut off because there's one thing I don't. Like, you ever steal from me, you kiss my ass. Because if you wanted it, I give you the shirt off my back.
Facts.
That's right. That's right.
But once you steal from me, that let me know. If you'll steal from me, you'll kill me. You'll shoot me. You'll stab me in the back. You'll snitch on me. So I don't fuck with cats like that. Like I tell these little dudes all the time, you want to test your man out? Leave a $100 bill out and some weed.
And my nigga Kev did that to me already.
And watch. If your man call you on that phone and say, hey, bro, you left $100 and some weed on my table, that's your boy. But if you come back to the house and say, yo, did I leave 100 and some weed? And that nigga say, no. Oh, word, I did?
My bro some cat did some shit like that. I said, look.
You see what I'm saying? You got to test these cats' loyalty to a point. It's a certain level of friends that you want around you. And it's like she said about energy. The energy of the crew that you with is how far you're going to go. Yeah. And you want to believe it? Look at them niggas that hang around Jay-Z. Every one of them niggas is rich. They might not be billionaires like him, but they're rich because they hung around the energy that motivated them to get further along in life.
Benny Siegel don't have to work a day in his life.
Even the cats that he done cut off because their energy wasn't for him, like Kanye. Like Dane, they still got money because of the things. They were a group of people that were like energy and were about that bread.
Shout out to Ye.
But when you get a cat around you that they about dragging the crew down, watch the crew. The crew will fall because of that one dude. How many dudes in prison right now? Because that one dude wrote that paperwork because he got caught and he wasn't trying to be the only one to go down. Even though he was a part of the damn.
And you know who you are. If you can't do the time, if you can't handle that lifestyle, why even be in yourself?
Now I'm about to get in trouble with y'all fellas. So y'all brace yourself.
All right, but I gotta change it to other people.
I'm kicking.
My man Larry June said can't do the crime, don't do the time, stupid ass.
Most that's working on dudes, but when it comes to women, loyalty is not based on what's in between their legs.
No.
Right.
And you know who you are.
Let me put it. Loyalty is this. Let me tell you something. Some of y'all dudes get mad because your girl cheated on you. You get mad at she cheated on you, but you cheated on her too.
True.
You can't take the pain that you delivered her, but guess what? In the end, you gotta look at the stuff that you did to her and how she stood 10 toes down with you and loyal to you and you were doing her dirty. And at one time she falters, you fall back and say, fuck that bitch.
Fuck that bitch.
Nah, that let her know right
ready to kill themselves in the whole world.
You was the snake the whole time.
Especially if you got numbers on the board.
You
cheated on your girl 10 times.
Listen, I see cats right now.
But she cheated on one time.
It's 100 to 1. What you talking
about? You know who you are.
They're 100 to 1.
Themselves in the whole world as soon as they go wrong.
She didn't got to cheat. She just got to take a nigga phone call. And it's, she's just no, she's not just love.
That's insecurity. That's insecurity on the male side.
It's the energy. Just like she said, your energy is wrong. Your energy is you want people to be for you, and you don't want to be for nobody else.
Right. It's about reciprocation.
You got to it's a give and take. You got to give what you want from people.
Well, let me ask you this question, Dave, before we move on. Now that we know that ideology of you, was it a situation where you cut people off?
Yeah, I cut people off every day.
And why? Why did you have to do it?
Let me put it this
and
way.
why you? Well, you said every day.
It's three reasons I cut you off. One is just what Brittany said. I'm one of the people, I'm spiritual as hell, I believe in roots and all that shit. If I feel like every time you come around me, some bad shit is always fucking happening, I don't care if we kick it all the time and we fun. You got to fucking go. Because something in your spirit is not for me and you got to get the hell out of my house. Don't even come to my crib. Don't come in my yard. Every time I see you, I'm going to try to run the other way because I feel like every time I'm around you, I'm going down.
They got bad energy.
Then like...
The end is off.
When that
end is off, I can't fuck with you
if you ever
anyway.
stole from me, told on me, or anything like that, don't walk up to me and try and dap me up. Because I will punch you in your face to remind you of what you did.
The fact that they got the audacity to snitch and be like, hey.
I know cats that murdered cats and got the audacity to go speak to the family members of the people that murdered.
I've seen it happen. Bro.
You ain't speak. Don't. I had to tell a cat the other day. He knew me.
I gotta
he did
drink
some
to
of my
that.
boys, and I told him like this. When he went to speak to me, I said, yo,
I gotta drink
bro,
to that. I'm sorry.
How you gonna talk
You understand what I said yesterday? You heard what I said yesterday?
Yeah, we ain't gonna go into that.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
I know he probably feel like it's some weird energy.
We ain't gonna go into that.
I can't talk about it.
You
Want to know why? You know why I can't talk about it? Because the statute of limitation doesn't permit me to do so.
We ain't even gonna
I can't talk about that.
Some things don't need to be spoken.
I want to go into mine though, man.
Hold on, before you think about that though, I gotta go ahead. Just go ahead. After you, Aislinn, and then my nigga TK. Go ahead.
I want y'all to understand something. So I'm gonna tell y'all about disconnections, and then I'm gonna tell y'all about cutting people off too. So like,
well, disconnection. But you mean disconnections and then connections?
Yeah, disconnections, connections, and cutting people off. Like I'm gonna go on all this shit, right? Because I'm on my shit.
Bro, disconnections and cutting people off the same motherfucking thing, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I don't care.
I've been drinking. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to put my twist on it.
Okay, put your twist, bro.
So, okay, yeah. I cut people off all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's why this shit gonna keep smiling, bro. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like petty ass, stupid ass shit, little shit. Like, if I see that you like arguing about little shit too much, there's something that I don't like. If I see that I can do something for you and you don't help me back in my hardest times, that shit I don't like.
There you go.
I'm talking about these people getting cut off. Because at the end of the day, like, I'm a real simple person. Like, that's one thing about being simple. Like, don't ever let nobody tell you that being simple is a bad thing. I'm simple. I'm easygoing. I'm easy like Sunday morning. You know what I mean? I'm easy. I'm easy going. You know why? Because it make it even more easy to cut somebody's ass off when they're not right. Energy. Shout out to Queen over here. Energy. I go off energy too. I done been around people that just be hating on me because, why you always smiling? You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got people at my job. It is like I smile all the time, you know what I mean? I laugh at people because they say like, yo, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. So I just be like,
Facts.
You know what I mean? I might smile, laugh. You know what I mean? Because you trying to get used to somebody, you realize that they ain't shit. You gotta be like, okay, I'm a goddamn. I'm gonna laugh this shit off a little bit, but after a while, goddamn, you will notice like when I ain't fucking with you, you will know I ain't fucking with you, bro. Like,
Nigga said, I realize you ain't shit. Right now, nigga said, I think you cool. I realize you ain't shit.
But you people though. Careful, face change. He was thinking about that person right there.
And I'm gonna tell you, I can think of 3 people can't thinking about, but I can't say nothing.
Nah, we ain't gonna go into it. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell y'all, that's bad shit. You know what I mean? People just, I talk about, I'm the person that you can call to save your life. But when I realize that you're not that type of person I need to deal with, I ain't doing it no more. Don't call me. You know, it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen no more.
My grandfather always used to tell me, Tim Jr., respect those who respect the code of loyalty. Mm-hmm. What does that mean? And then I saw you did some shit that I can't speak about.
But then I want to talk about.
But when you did something, I'll give you flowers. When you did that loyalty shit, and I've seen
I don't even want to talk about it because it ain't even matter.
But I'm giving you flowers.
But I appreciate it.
I'm giving you flowers, bro. So that's all that is, bro.
I want to talk about it. I want to talk about connections. I want to talk about how this Great Apes Cafe shit came to play for me. And I made a way for a lot of people also. But at the end of the day, it's all started with me coming here. And man, like
your first day, you was faded though.
Yeah, me.
My nigga
I used to smoke that weed and shit. You already know. So like, ever since day one, ever since day one, I came to Great Apes Cafe. Yo, like I done had times where I come here and I'm trying to help set up this shit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to, and then my dogs also come through for me when I need help at hard times. And not only that, like I remember I didn't came here, I was going through hard times in my life. And I had a brother to talk to, not just a friend. It felt like I was talking to my brother. I had a brother to talk to at a hard time. It was like, damn, like I really felt like I was more part of the cast. A lot of times I come here, I help cook, man, I help do whatever here because I feel like I'm at home. And that's how I made a lot of connections. But I also want to talk about my boy tonight, my boy Ricky.
Right.
I just want to give a RIP, man. My boy Rick, man. He was a good dude. I remember when he first moved in. I carried his whole dresser upstairs by myself. My man was so shocked. Like, I was at the peak of my fitness at the time. You know what I mean? But I carried a whole dresser up myself. I told him I had it. You know what I mean? Big dresser, like that's why we trying to tell people, like don't get it underestimated, though. You know what I mean?
Estimated.
I carried a whole dresser up the stairs. I wish my boy was still alive, man. My cousin Kenneth would vouch for me. My cousin Dell would vouch for me. But I took a whole dresser upstairs for my boy because I just felt like he was good people, and then we made good connections, and we've been good friends.
What's his name?
Ever since.
What's his name, bro?
It's so crazy. Like, I know this shit gonna sound crazy, but I just know him as Ricky.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
That's
I don't need to know my man's last name. I know his mom. I know his dogs. I know his girl. I just talked to my boy. I keep up with him.
Fact.
But man, my boy died the day at the beach, trying to dive for some seashells. You know, just on some old, like, he was a different person. You know, he like doing different things and like, man, like different fields, different vibes. But I just want to give a RIP for my man. If y'all see this podcast, I just want y'all to understand, man, that was a good guy. And it's real depressing at the end of the day. I just feel like I had to really take the time out, man, give my man some time, because, like, we just had real good words of encouragement. Every time I see my dog, this is when I know I got real good connections with friends. Every time I see my dog give me words of encouragement. He always make me feel up, even though when I'm feeling down. He always make me feel like I'm the shit when I know I ain't. He always make me feel like I got it when I know I don't. You know what I'm saying? And that's real friends, bro. Because they gonna make you feel 100 at all times. They don't want you to feel down. Facts. They don't want you to feel bad. They don't want you to go through no stress. You know what I'm saying? And this why, like, I can really sit back and just be like, damn, man, because, like, my dog gone. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna turn up for my dog tonight. And you know what I'm saying? And I really gonna try to do something for him, man. The most I can, man. I don't even care what it is. I don't care if it's just doing something that he tell me in spirit, or I don't care if it's doing something that I feel like on my heart. So at the end of the day, that's real friendship. And I build real friendships, but at the end of the day, man, all this fake ass shit, bro, that shit go downhill, man. And people know that when they fake, like, bro, you will see my whole attitude change on fake shit, bro, because I ain't no fake ass person, bro. Like, I always been 100. So all that fake ass shit, bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, just keep that shit over there, man.
And you know what? That's what I like about the masculine
fake energy. Ass shit, man. Keep that shit over there.
For real, like, honestly. Cause like Dave over here and then Kev over here, like, nah, as soon as I see. But you know how many times as an emotional woman, I have kept trying to look past people's behaviors and tried to be like, make excuses. I used to.
I'm gonna tell you what
I don't do it anymore.
I get irritated so fast.
I'm gonna tell you what it is from my heart. Hold on, let me educate y'all.
After you tell her what it is, I wanted you to alley up to Aislinn.
Yeah, I'm gonna educate y'all for just about like, it take me about like 15, 30 seconds. So females.
How the fuck you know?
Hold on, you messing me up. Females.
Stop.
Hold on, look. From my higher knowledge, females have emotional bodies. So like she said, masculineness. So females got an emotional body. They can't really, they can try to they can moon us. You know what I mean? They can try to like mirror our image, and most of they can, but they got emotional bodies. So they only can do it to a certain limit, which is the women go back into the moon phase of reflecting, you know what I mean? So like you see your guy can be like, something tough, but you're not gonna always try to be that tough because you gotta carry the feminine energy to balance everything out from the masculine. So that's why, we can be like, bah! Your girl gonna be like, your girl gonna be like, baby, like, I mean, like,
bro, I'm taking the mic from you. But you're right.
Well, according to Dave, I got a lot of masculine energy. So
okay, I'm gonna alley-oop. I'm gonna say this before I alley-oop into Hazel. I agree with actually a trillion % what you just said.
Appreciate it.
99% of the shit you just said I agree with. But I do want y'all to understand this.
I don't even want to talk about it more because
I do want you to understand. I want y'all to make sure y'all understand the concept of a riptide. I don't want y'all to just take my word. I'm not gonna tell you what a riptide is by definition. I want you to Google it. I want you to understand when a riptide happens, how to actually address it. And be very, very careful and vigilant on how to handle riptide. I've been in the riptide.
Man, you just got to swim to the...
I didn't swim. I just let it take me. And when I realized I'm a half a mile off the shore,
you went too far.
You just don't never know.
No.
You don't never know how strong they would be.
Think
though.
about the energy you have to do. You're not stronger than the ocean. Do you understand ocean waves and there's a whole energy level
current to take your ass
that will take your ass out. I have dreads on my head, so if the current take me out, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm a backflop. I'm gonna be.
Brother.
I don't know, man. I got.
Hey, look. Go pee
bathroom,
and wash your motherfucking hands. Go pee, motherfucker. You got a backflop. Just chill. Just let the waves take you,
bro,
and then work your way back.
Take this somebody lived on the water your whole life. You get caught in a riptide, they take you to swim parallel to the shore.
Parallel to the shore. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Riptide is pulling you straight out. It's going in a straight linear motion. You go to the side.
Right.
You try to fight it going back at the beach, you're dead.
Yeah,
you let it take you out and take you out miles.
That energy, you ain't stronger than the ocean.
Yeah.
The best thing you do is never go to the water by yourself. Always have people out there with you so somebody can send a lifeguard or something to save you.
That's one.
Just don't play around water. That's period point blank.
Two,
That's it for you.
When you deep in the ocean, careful with the jewelry. I got a nose ring. I got 2 piercings. If I'm going too deep, I need to take my shit out. Last time I've been at the ocean, I didn't. But me and my wife. No, but I had one situation, y'all. I had one situation.
Not that kind of molest. Y'all got a dirty mind.
No. We ain't on your level of ideology. But listen, I was wearing red. You careful about the boxes you wear or the trunks you wear. I had a damn fish or something. I felt the teeth grip on my damn gluteus maximus, but it slipped off. I was on Oak Island, motherfucker. I said, hell no.
Tell me you was molested by a crab.
I was molested. That shit, I felt the teeth. You can't lie to me.
Tell me you didn't get consent for the crab to touch your butt.
I will make Michael Phelps. What was his name?
Phelps.
Okay. That nigga ain't had shit on me.
What the fuck happened?
I was swimming my ass.
By a crab.
I was out, man. I felt teeth, man. I was over there and I had my little cousin. This is back in like 2010, 2009. I was in track shape and shit. I was the highest level of my fitness. I made it to states and track. I got out that damn water. I yoked up my little cousin, and she was only an ankle foot water deep. But I still yoke her ass up. I felt a fucking fish grab my gluteus maximus. Fuck that. I never went deep in the ocean that deep again. You better know. You better respect nature. You better respect the current.
It's out there.
You better respect the energy. Now I'm gonna alley-oop that to.
Hey, I want to say one more thing though.
Hurry up, nigga! I got alley-oop to Hazelin.
If y'all can, I want y'all to come set a candle down at 501 Cobblestone Drive. Just set a candle down in front of the building, man. Light it on fire. Just set it down, man. Cause I think I'm gonna go out there tomorrow and
have a ceremony of the candles.
I just want to go out there and give my dog some respect.
Shout out to my people who understand the concept of N, who study N. Will you use the ceremony of the candles? It's to memorize. Yeah. It's not to feel bad for the death.
Cause it's hard to find good friends.
People feel bad when in the Westerners they cry. Oh my gosh, Western civilization see death as and it's
I love the like I told you the New Orleans
it's hard to
feeling
find
of it.
good
They
friends.
celebrate the
That's what I
life.
want.
Celebrate the
Yo,
life.
I'm telling you,
I need a second
yo,
line.
throw on my
Yeah.
favorite songs and
I need
bop
a
my
second
ass to
line
the
for
ground,
sure.
bro.
Yeah.
I want
let-
that
let me
celebration
tell you
of
something.
life.
When I
Don't be crying
when
and
I
shit over me.
celebrate-
Do that at the wake.
When I do ceremony candles, I'm not lighting the
I'm
candles
telling you,
just for my mom. My producer mom. And I know my producer don't like me talking about this. DJ Barbarian, don't come after me. Don't sing your shooters for me. You know who the fuck you are.
It'll be
I know how
45
you
minutes before those shooters get here.
Hey, I swear to God.
But his mom, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
His mom was so mad.
Why you do him like
His
that?
mom was so down to earth. Like my mom and his mom, but his mom was so down to earth. Like as people want to talk about, and I'm gonna go on the subject of white and black. I'm not gonna talk about the subject of just be. She was so down to earth, regardless of the skin color, regardless of all of that. So down to earth. I mean, she was vibrating on a level that she didn't even know she was vibrating on. Everything that this woman did was powerful. Art level, poetry. I didn't even know nothing about pottery until I met this woman. She had a kettle pot. I mean, she was just so down to earth. So down to earth. Anyway, let me alley-oop this to Aislinn. Have you ever had a situation where you had camaraderie with people and you had to cut it off with motherfuckers who wasn't good for you? I want to hear about it both.
Years. Shit, a decade. Probably, yeah. Yeah, like
2005, 2015.
Who you cut off? Start with the cut off part.
It was my best friend.
Because you had, let me tell you
It
something,
was
y'all.
my best
Y'all should have
friend.
been
Boy, you
there.
sound like you
Y'all
burying
should have
people
been
over
there.
there.
Listen. Y'all should have been there with Queen.
2015.
With my sister Queen. I got two sister Queens on the podcast. Well, let me tell you something about Aislinn. She did this motherfucking. I'm bragging about your wife. She did this motherfucking poem, yo, and the shit was I mean, she got. But I told you, put your motherfucking phone on silence. The shit was an AK-47. She got
texting me.
She got a raka. We gotta finish the show in like 15, 20 minutes. She took out an AK-47 because that's what they gotta be texting about that. She took out the AK-47 and raka with words. She's like, I'm scared. I was.
Man, yeah, right.
Two queens did that shit. Brittany did that shit, and Aislinn took out an AK-47.
Hey, look, I heard Brittany. Look, I heard Brittany. Right, I walk around the corner. My wings wrong at Domino's and shit. So I'm on the phone. Welcome to Domino's. We got that.
I only had one chicken. I only had one chicken.
So I hear Peace Queen. You got this. I'm like, oh, that's Brittany. Oh, let me walk out here real quick. Then I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, they ain't answering. Hung the shit up. I'm standing in the back. Peace Queen, you got this. Da, 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 da. Soon as she finished, welcome to Domino's.
I know, y'all, for the pizza lovers, we ordered some trashy ass pizza. I know. Back to Aislinn, sis. So you said around like what 2014, 2015, you cut off your best friend. Why did you do that?
It was about 2017.
What's the issue? Why
did you do it? And you had to go to subject, and you know who you are anyway.
It was one sided. Like, how can I say?
You put in 100% of energy.
Tell me.
Let him know.
She was
Tell
the
me.
type of person like. She was very harsh, first of all.
But I am too.
I'm very sensitive, okay? I don't think I'm really
But I'm
a fire
harsh.
sign because I'm a damn crybaby.
Well, don't cut me off because I'm harsh, but continue.
You shush.
We know. We don't talk like that.
I am a crybaby. And so, like, you know, she was just the person, like, she could dish it, but she couldn't take it.
Oh, she's still contradicting.
And she kept dating these trash ass niggas.
Hold on. Can I
No, you cannot. This is my time. I didn't cut you off.
She waited, bro. She waited patiently.
She kept dating these trash ass niggas, and she would call me, and we would talk about it, whatever.
Not
And
the trash.
for the most part, trash. For the most part, you know, I would kind of be quiet because she's the type of person like she could say whatever she want to say, but like you know how people say, "Oh, I want the real friend, the friend that'll tell me how it is, no matter what."
Hurt my feelings.
She really don't want that.
She's so
You know what I mean? She could say it to you, but if you come back at her, it's a problem. So I would just pretty much be quiet and just listen. So what had happened was she blocked her man on Facebook and then got on my Facebook page and started going back and forth with him. So I was like, hey, why are you doing this? First of all, it looked like it's me. Okay.
Ooh, and
I could care less. Why would you do that? So she just come back with me straight venom. Oh, I don't need your Facebook page and da-da-da-da, and then starts talking shit about my man. First of all, that's what we not gonna do.
Hold on.
Wait, time out.
Hold on. Can I?
So she made it look like it was you on the Facebook page.
Come on.
Yeah, she was on my page, logged into my page, commenting back and going back and forth with him.
I'm gonna bring it back to you. How'd that make you feel?
Bro, hold on. First of all,
how did that make you feel?
I don't even know if he knew what was going on at the time.
I did because you told me later. First of all, Shorty talking about me not having a job at the time. And this, that, but she's not taking on the fact that my oldest 2 daughters are not my children. I took them on out of my own heart. She's not talking about the fact that my family has been taking her in.
But the fact that you took them on your heart, they are your children.
We did everything from the heart.
Right.
But she got a trash ass nigga living on her couch. She paying this nigga child support.
Whooping her ass.
Goddamn, doing all kind of dumbass shit. And she'll tell it, and I can hear it on the speakerphone. And we like, yo, we even went to the fact of saying, we will come to where you are. I'm not going to say what she is. We will come to where you are. And I would,
but you know who you are.
Let's put it this way. I ain't always been the person that I am sitting before you. But let me put it this way. I have a set of skills that nigga would have disappeared off this earth and would have never been found.
Everybody. You ain't the only nigga that take to do that.
And at that point, because we was tight,
right?
I took on her friends like my friends. So like if one of her friends getting some shit,
that was my sister.
Fuck your man, nigga. What you want to do? I'm like, your brother, let's go over there and get him. But she took it to when she started talking trash about when she started talking trash about me, like, bro, hold on, wait a minute.
How you get an equation of her fuckery?
First of all,
but wait,
she has never did the level of man that could even that could even hold my boots, nigga. What the hell you talking about?
But not even
like,
that.
These dudes are just they bummed out the world, and the one dude she had that was worth something, he was young. That's it. Other than that, the rest of the case was like.
But not even that. She violated by talking about him. But then she came at me like, "Oh, you a burden
from college.
You a burden."
No, talking about from like
high school.
Okay.
Oh, that's how I cut a nigga off.
From high school.
No, you can't.
I mean, we've been friends for a long time.
Bro. I smoked
but
niggas shit.
She was like, "Oh, you're a burden and this, that, and the third, and Dave ain't shit." No, I was like, "Oh,
so hold on. This is what it sounded like to me. Hold on. Let me take that, Queen. So it sounded like to me, what I felt the energy from that was, she ain't getting her shit right.
So everybody else around
but
her.
Everybody else gotta be fucking up. And if everybody else is doing right, she don't like that.
Right, because look, whenever she would call me and talk to me about her issues, I would pretty much just listen. So this one time, finally, because you on my Facebook page, you done blocked him. So you on my Facebook page going back and forth. So I finally spoke up, like, what is, like, leave this shit alone. You better than that.
Right. So that was
she just got mad.
So you cut off basically.
Yeah. I ain't talked to her since she tried to reach back out to me, but I was like, no, fuck that. Yeah. I'm good. You can keep that where it's at. I wish you the best. I pray that you do better and you find somebody that's worth for them.
I'm proud that you did
but
that.
I ain't got, no, I can't do that.
Sometimes, and I ain't gonna lie, I cut off my whole entire family. So I
years.
understand.
That don't mean shit to me.
That don't mean shit to you.
Blood. That don't mean shit to me.
That's another example because y'all were no longer vibing on the same frequency.
Exactly.
It's but you can't get mad. But that's another thing. You can't take shit like that really personal.
Right.
It's like you choosing what you want to deal with and what you don't, and see what happened. Yeah. And y'all disconnected because you reached a level where you were making good decisions for yourself, and she was still in the place where she was making horrible decisions for herself, so y'all were no longer on the same frequency. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all not in alignment with each other no more. Yeah, so even though at one point y'all were, fuck it, it's over now.
And there goes the opinions of others. Like, we got to think, man, I live an individual life, so outside of myself, it's up to me to really care about how you feel about me. I can care less. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things with me.
Before I bring it to you, I agree with you. I agree with you just said.
But it's that feminine thing.
That is that feminine thing.
Yeah, but you got.
She took a long. Listen, when I say this, I'm looking at it from the point of view like this. I told her a year before the shit happened, fuck that bitch. And she took it like
it's real.
No, she took it from this energy. Listen, you can ask her right now. 99% of her friends. 99%
Yeah,
of her
because
friends.
I said
But
the
look
other
at
day,
how much
I said,
energy.
not too long ago, I kind of miss her, and he was like, "Nah, you never."
Look at how much energy.
Never reviving that.
Once you dead to
Never.
me, you dead.
Yo,
Nigga, I don't, listen,
I'm like that, too.
Listen,
you
I
got to love
I'm like
me
that,
to
I'm
hate
like,
me.
I'm like that elephant that went back to the funeral and threw your ass through that wall.
You know,
funeral
yo,
pyre.
Jay.
I got the black Air Force in one energy. If it's
I ain't
fuck
gonna
you,
lie.
yeah,
Yeah, it is.
fuck you.
Hold on,
I can forgive you and still
Hold
say
up, bro.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
That man said I got the black Air
But it's
Force One.
never in person.
Listen.
It's
You know,
never
and
in
that
your
nigga
face.
always doing some trifling
It's
shit with
through
the
a
black Air
message.
Force One.
It's through a phone, but it's never to your face. That's what I was about to say. Like, man, fuck what you
I
got
ain't
to say
gonna lie.
behind the screen.
But
if you can't bring it to me personally, that shit is weak. Keep that shit.
What they just said is why I'm grimy. I'm the grimiest person.
It's not being
you will ever
grimy, it's
meet.
just being a
You're
realist.
grimiest.
Like, I'm a
'Cause
realist.
the-
You can't
the
bring it to
cutoff
me. That's
level is like,
nothing.
I don't get what Young Jeezy said. Guess what? I don't give a fuck.
Listen.
But
You
look-
gotta cut
hold
me
on,
for
hold on.
me to
This-
bleed.
Before, hold on, y'all can't. I can't
You
let y'all
gotta
take
cut
over.
me for
I
me
gotta
to
let
bleed. I
Angela
can't
finish
bleed just
her
because you
second
say,
part of
oh,
it.
that nigga need to bleed.
So,
No, you gotta cut me for me to bleed.
right. But
That's how I feel
I'm
about
seeing
people.
blood.
Bro.
But back to Aislinn, what Aislinn said. Listen. I can't, or rather, she talked about and had dialogue about the situation of her cutting off somebody. But what about making sure that if the friendship continue? Have you ever had a situation like, damn, this person's da-da-da-da-da. That's a good positive energy. Have you ever had a situation like that, Aislinn? You know, everybody want to run their mouth. I had to have you to run your mouth. You know how I am.
You, for sure.
Don't put me on the pedestal
And-
like
no,
fuck.
for real. And we lost contact. But you know, it's people like you. I don't really have too many friends. I get
Somebody
irritated
be her
so
friend, please.
fast.
Yeah.
She
And
do get
Dave hated
irritated.
because I'm like, you're my best friend.
Cause you like
because
that.
we know each other
Because
so
you
well.
like
And
that.
I know,
He'll give you the
and he
truth.
get on my damn nerves too, but we know each other so well. I'm just at a stage where I'm like, damn, do I want to learn somebody all over again and
Right.
like do this shit? And then they do something. I mean, it'd be simple shit, and I'd be like,
But
I'm done.
listen. But
I can't do this.
But what would you learn from that? From just your understanding alone? Like, you don't know somebody just from the outside looking in. You got to take more than 3 months to really know somebody.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
come on, like, yo, that's just me. Like, I can't.
and 3 months ain't even long enough.
I ain't
Really.
gonna lie,
I mean,
but
just
y'all
to
know.
know somebody.
I got another one.
That don't mean I sleep on your
I ain't gonna lie.
couch and I know what
Y'all got
time you
another
wake
one.
up
This
in
is why
the
I'm
morning.
grimy.
I just know you.
So
I
I'm
know
about
you
to
better than
I'm
I
about to
did
alley-oop
yesterday.
To TK. But,
Yeah.
but look, I got one for you.
Go ahead.
On that Black Air Force energy thing, y'all think I'm bullshit.
No, it's real.
No. But this is real.
It's real.
I was thinking about it just now. You know how I
Black
talk.
Air
I know I
Force.
praise
We
my
ain't
dad.
worried about
I
scraping
always
nothing.
I always praise my
I'm about
pop.
to bring it back to you,
Listen,
since
I always
these
praise my
niggas
pop.
interjecting.
And you might hear me talk about my grandfathers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you how real my Black Air Force energy is. My dad and his dad had a fucked up relationship. And I found out from my uncle that it was all of them had that relationship with their father.
Yeah.
And that transferred to me.
Yeah.
I talked to my granddad for 3 years before he passed away. Like he was having issues or whatever. His kidney shut down. And we got close.
Kidneys.
But I'm gonna tell you how real that
Dallas
Black Air Force
patient?
energy. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you how real that Black Air Force energy. Ebenezer Baptist Church was across the street from my house.
Yeah.
My grandfather died. I did not go to his funeral. Because in his life, I wasn't a part of his life. So I'm gonna be a part of his death at the same time.
I ain't gonna lie. I respect that. I ain't gonna lie.
I respect the hell out of
respect
him.
what he just
and
said.
after he
I
talked to me
respect
and we
that.
had that respect and that mutual respect,
Yeah.
it was always, I felt bad that we never connected when I was younger. But on the same score, I always kept it like 100. That was his fault too. Nigga, you had a car. I was a baby. I was walking. That's your son. You worked the missions out with him and you come see me.
Mm-hmm.
If I got to come see you at 9, 10, 11 years old, and you right next door to my aunt stayed right next door to the sports club, you in there drinking every day.
Yeah.
But you can't come out and speak to your grandson cutting the grass.
Right.
But my uncle David Lee, who I'm named after, came out and spoke to me every day. When he died, I cried my ass off because he cared about everything I did. Port cards, he gave me money. But like I said, when you got a relationship with people, whether it's family or whatever, when that shit real, it's gonna last forever. When that shit fake,
and you can't
you'll
fake
cut their
it.
ass off. And
But you can't-
it won't even. I'm gonna tell you how real. You see, you see when I said something about my dad. When I said something about my dad or my uncle David Lee, I cry. I said something about my granddad on that side. That shit is like numb. Like nigga, that's not.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna alley-oop it because
That's how that energy.
That's who you
I
grew up
feel
with.
that energy.
That's who
I
you
I just
know.
want to
Exact
say
same
something.
energy
I just
I
want
felt for them.
I just want to say something real quick though. Bro, my dad used to beat my ass, bro. And I realized after my dad passed that the way he used to beat my ass, he loved me so much that it was like, my dad be like,
would you quit texting me?
I'm not texting you on
Yes, you
Twitter. I
is.
thought you had
Girl,
it
yes,
off.
you. I just
It's
saw
a
you do
group
it.
chat.
Let me go ahead and interject real quick. Kev, I agree with what you just said.
Because
TK got to talk about his pros and
Oh,
cons.
no. I'm listening to the table. I mean,
his situation.
I understand
we
where I
getting into
stand.
that
gotta talk
time.
about
We
the-
getting to that time of day though.
As
But
individuals,
before
I
we
like
get-
hearing y'all points. Like,
but
really,
this-
honestly.
It's your turn. We got stuff.
Before I alley oop it to TK, sis, I'm so proud of you. I never looked at Aislinn as first of all we graduated from the same college.
Mm.
You know,
Congratulations.
she was the one line.
Oh,
That's great.
That's one.
bro.
That's one.
Shout out to the student loans.
Oh, no.
Okay, period.
Not me.
That ain't no fucking
You better
student
know how
loan.
to. You better know how
It's
to
ridiculous.
cut that shit off.
Biden.
There's ways around that.
Shout out to
Biden.
Shout out to Biden. You better know how to cut that
You
shit
better
off.
do
He better do
My
something.
student loan
something.
is forgiven.
I'm
Better know how to
telling
check
you.
in that student loan
Hey,
forgiven.
hold on, bro. We got to talk about this shit.
I ain't got no student loan. 55,000, zero.
I need to talk.
Zero.
Hey, hold on.
Because you
Lord.
know I got
55,000.
I
can't talk about
Hold
it
on,
on the
nah, I
podcast.
gotta
You
interject.
two don't let me talk about that on the
I
podcast.
got-
Hold on. Before you go in there, I don't. Hold on.
I gotta interject.
Hold on,
We
before
gotta
you
talk
talk
about
about
this
everything
shit.
I gotta
from
cancel
religion,
your
podcast.
interjection because I got TK to talk about his shit too.
We gotta talk about
You
it.
ain't even
talk about
finish
that.
what you were saying.
I'm trying to, but everybody jumping on me like a frog.
You can't just say all kind of shit that nobody ain't gonna say nothing.
I know, but listen, motherfucker.
The hell?
All right, you gotta think about it like this though. The reason why I'm cool with my nigga Dave to my right and Aislinn to your right
Yeah.
is the fact of the matter is that they keep it real. I don't like people who have pretend gestures of admiration
What?
and hidden agendas.
Shit, fuck that.
You know, I live by that code. That code, I
That's
judge.
gonna be a tattoo.
I'm
on
gonna
me,
tell
I
you.
promise
I'm gonna
Right.
tell you why I go by that
You
code.
need to be across the chest.
Every person I became a friend with, and I utilized that ideology of pretend gestures of admiration and hidden agendas. If they don't have that, then by all means, why not be a friend? You know?
Yeah.
Everybody, but at the same time, this is why I'm the grimiest person at this table.
Shit.
I expect, no, you take shit. I'm from Brooklyn now, you gotta remember now.
Nigga.
I expect every
That's a whole
motherfucker.
conversation we're gonna have
I
next time.
expect every motherfucker at this table. And I'm not talking about the females in the derogatory.
I mean, he's
from New York.
I don't want Brittany.
He
and
from
my
New York,
sis.
bro.
I don't
Don't-
want my-
I don't
I
like-
don't want
I don't
Brittany.
like New York.
I want Brittany Ainsley come at you. Why you call me a motherfucker? No,
I don't like
He
But
from
listen,
New
listen.
York, bro. Don't
I
trust
don't want
him, bro.
nobody. Listen. I don't want nobody to say that like being a bad guy is an okay thing, but I'm the grimiest person at the table because I don't care about the consequence of being grimy. I expect you, Aislinn, even Dave, to stab me in the back. TK, Brittany, why not? If Judas Iscariot can betray Jesus for 40 pieces
You goddamn right.
of
Hey, this is
silver
what
and
it- this
gold,
what
listen, bitch. And I ain't calling you a bitch. I ain't calling you a bitch, bro. If Judas Iscariot can listen, if Judas Iscariot can betray Jesus
What is in that
Christ,
cup?
Joshua, if Jesus, think about it.
ain't-
Let's say your best friend Jesus,
I'm
right?
just gonna say this
Listen,
how the table.
motherfucker.
This kind of how the
If-
table
I like
look.
his
If
Jesus.
Joshua,
Jesus.
if somebody can betray him, if somebody can betray him, how can y'all can't betray me? I expect everybody at this table to stab me in the back.
Yes.
I expect it.
Yeah.
But the
yeah.
thing about
So
it
that's
is,
how you go into everything.
I
Can
go
I,
to every
can I go
relationship.
That's
into
a
mine
real
I'm
now?
going to everything. I'm the grimiest person.
All right,
That's a grimy
TK
ideology.
And I'm going to
Now
tie
I'm an
that
alley-oop
in.
in the TK. Did you ever
I'm
had
only
a
going to tie that in
Now I'm an
because I
alley-oop in
believe
the
the
TK.
same
Have you
thing.
ever had a friend where you had
Yeah.
connections and you cut off?
It's
Let me
not
hear
even
that.
no. I don't gotta cut shit. Motherfuckers cut themselves.
There you go.
I'm not fucking building bridges with motherfuckers on the other end burning it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm spilling alcohol on my
I'm-
knee. Go ahead.
Did you hear what I said? I'm not.
Bill Cam.
I'm not building bridges where the motherfuckers on the other side burning it. You got to fucking do that. I don't got time. I ain't got the energy, and you're not getting that from me.
Perhaps.
My thing is, you have to cut me for me to bleed. Your words can't do shit to me. None of that shit because in person, like I told David, it's respect. to the utmost. You know what I'm saying? Because that's real. Like, if you really got that respect, you really on that type of time, you really on that level, you motherfuckers know how they got to come at you. They know how they got to approach you. I don't have to deal with that kind of.
But I do have one regard though. I always make sure. I don't know what y'all really been through. You see, somebody who's your friend only tell you 85% of the truth when it comes to the trauma. When it comes to the trauma, 85. Listen.
He's talking facts right now.
Your friend only tell you 85% of only the trauma. I don't know.
You have to love me.
I don't know what
you have to love me for you to hate
listen.
me.
But
you
listen,
have to have love for me for you to hate me.
But I don't know what you really been through. You only gonna tell me.
I ain't got nothing to do with cutting you in and out of my life. That's up to you. Motherfuckers, when they owe you money, what they do? They best to avoid you. All right,
not
then.
me.
Oh my God.
He right. Shout out to the person who want to get money.
So what's that one part of how your energy is with your spirit?
Listen, for me,
spirit is everything, is it not? So all right then. I don't have to weed nobody out. They gonna weed themselves.
I expect you only gonna tell 85%
that's what
of your trauma though. I don't know what the fuck you really been through. So why should I treat you in a position?
I've had some enemies be the best of my fucking friends. Shout out to y'all.
He didn't just
because
say,
I don't have to burn no bridge, nigga. You got to do it yourself.
He didn't say
I got motherfuckers reaching out to me right now. Motherfuckers down right now. That hey, they need me. They in the clutch.
TK,
and I got
some facts.
Because guess what? We could have sent shots, but motherfucker, we sent words and we made sure we was good.
Nigga,
I ain't gonna lie. I can't even disagree
some
with
of my
that.
best friends, I shot at the motherfuckers before we became friends.
Man, right. You damn right.
Hey, you know who you are.
Nigga, I keep it 100.
But
I got a
if
friend
I
right now
can't come back,
he'll die for me right now.
If we can't come back the same way.
Before that shit went down. We were looking, and all it took was one of us just backing down a little bit, and like, why the fuck we even beefing? And we started talking, and we found we was more alike than we was disalike.
So
back to right now, he came to my daddy's funeral because my daddy called him his other son, and he'll tell you quick. If a motherfucker, like I tell motherfuckers all the time, it ain't me you really got to worry about. You try me if you want to. It's motherfuckers that don't even fuck with me right now. Right. As soon as they hear my name and say you did something to me, you about to find out the hard way that they respect me like they my brother. Like they might even gonna speak on me. Half the motherfuckers don't even know my real government fucking name.
Right.
If you slip up and say my nickname in front of them, and they be like, you talking about him? Yeah, I'll holler at you. I get a phone call. Like, I get phone calls now about people talking shit about me. And I be like, nigga, you know I really don't give a fuck.
Hey, hold on.
I'm about to 2 out of 3 of my best friends is dead. What the fuck is a friend, man? Them motherfuckers that you see every day, nah. The motherfuckers that when I'm down, when they down, I pick up a fucking phone for. Motherfucker, goddamn, you stranded on the side of the road, motherfucker, I'm sending 10 niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. Like, what the fuck is a friend? Like, I'm thankful for those people. But if you think that we're held together because of something, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, business-wise or something that you get an advantage out of, I feel fucking bad for you. Because the most that you can get out of me is my loyalty.
Let me interject.
Loyalty is royalty.
I ain't gonna lie, and this is why I ain't gonna lie. Kevin is one of the most loyal motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. Only second to a nigga who's no longer living. Only second to a person who's no longer living. But let me interject on this concept. And I like where the trajectory of the podcast is going at. My grandfather always told me it's very important to surround yourself with people who are not being like jellyfish. And that means that you're not going with the flow of the current.
Can't do it, won't do it.
Nobody at this table, even if you don't have anything in common, so a lot of y'all have different ideologies.
You talking about my dog?
I'm talking everybody.
I'm talking about you. Talking about
we were just having this conversation.
I'm talking about everybody here at the table.
I'm talking about who said that.
Even your dog. But I'm talking about my nigga. And my grandfather, his words. Do not surround yourself with yes men who will destroy you. And do not surround yourself with people who go with the flow. Everybody at the table has their own current. You know how powerful that is? Think about how different. Brittany have a different ideology. Aislinn have a different ideology, even from my own husband. Dave have a different ideology.
I got
my nigga. Wait, nigga, I've been drinking. My cool Cab. Cool Cab. My nigga TK have a different ideology. I respect that. I surround myself by everybody. Everybody at the table think different of me and would be quick in a snap to disagree with me. I love that.
I
don't want everybody to disagree
look,
or agreeing with me. You know what I mean?
not at all.
I don't need yes, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's
And
why
the
I
reason,
said
and
that.
now that I'm talking about that, I need to ask you a question that he didn't answer yet. Dave, I got you in 5
I'm gonna throw it
seconds.
to the ladies because this is a different. She said
TK, let me ask you this
question.
question. Have you ever had a person in your life who was your friend that you had to cut off? And you ever had people in your life who became friends because you see had the respect of loyalty?
Yes. And no, I'm not. I did not have to cut off because, like I said, you got to cut me for me to bleed. And I ain't cut by none of these motherfuckers. Trust me, I done been in the trench
And you know
plenty for a long time. My thing is, if it's real, if we really friends or on that level of friendship, you gonna come back and we gonna come back better than we left it. It'll take your time. Take your time. Cause you gotta really love me to hate me. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't hate me, that's why I'm not bleeding. You know what I'm saying? So you got love for me still. No. I don't have to cut you off. You don't
see. I can't. I can't. It's like I can't. Like you don't. I may
I
not
live in forgiveness.
I may not be offended by what you did. I may not take it personal, but I gotta see you for who you are.
Yeah,
that's
it's
just
not
what
saying
it
that
is.
you don't see it.
You know
but
what I'm
I
saying?
don't have to change who I am to fit
no, I'm not.
what your ideology of me
right.
is.
But my thing is that if I see somebody that's moving in a certain way and we disconnect, I can't. I don't re-trust people.
There you go.
I don't do that.
The word
Where
is
was the trust in the
That is
first
I don't like
different.
But see, you
Retrusting is weird.
can't really have a healthy relationship without some form of trust.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
in a sense of camaraderie, and where I've been, it's nobody I can trust. Everybody can snake everybody at the end of the day. Like Tim said,
I want to give
that's my reality type of deal.
I want to get my understanding out of
killers,
y'all.
dope dealers, motherfuckers, and everybody else that you can think of.
I'm gonna tell you.
But at the end of the day, they're regular people. You know what I'm saying? The other people. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody's son. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. I want to tell y'all. I want to tell y'all real.
No, I can't trust nobody. All I can fall back on is I am who I am.
After you,
So if I'm as good as my name says I am, I feel good anywhere I am. You know what I'm saying? But if other motherfuckers in the room got to snake me, then they gonna snake me anyway. I'm just the last motherfucker to know.
Yeah, I don't want to be around
Even
that.
Julius Caesar got snaked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on. The man had his face printed on fucking money. You know what I'm saying? And he got snaked by his own people. So why would I feel any different?
Yeah, so Julius Caesar.
I can only be me.
He was arrogant, though.
I can't be my enemy.
Don't care of it.
I'm trying to tell y'all, I got real good understanding for everybody, man. So, like, basically what I've been looking at today, I realized, all right, we got a lot of black holes out here. Even in the center of a planet, you probably got a black hole, right? So what black holes do? They suck up energy.
Energy, yeah.
What?
I know what he's saying.
They suck up energy,
We're
right?
talking about the universe. In the universe.
Now think about it. Now think about it. If I'm a galaxy,
right?
So a black hole end up turning to a galaxy someday.
Right.
Think about it. A galaxy is a bunch of consumed stuff that's put together.
Right.
Within.
Correct.
So at the end of the day, my galaxy might interfere with another galaxy. But who's gonna pull what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I want everybody to look at this shit. Like, because think about it, we all stars.
He's talking about energy, just
we
energy in
we
general.
can all be stars, right?
Yeah.
But who really pulling more energy? Who not?
Yeah.
You know, you don't
Right.
never really know. At the end of the day, you just only know when
That's
it's
right.
finished.
But guess what? They
You
have
only
to
know-
use
that's-
all that energy. My cutting
Hold
off
on,
is
hold
me
on,
putting
hold
energy
on,
into something,
hold on.
whether you know it or not. That means I gotta take
Hold on,
enough
what?
time to think about
I just
another
wanna
motherfucker
finish it.
outside of my day.
Hold on, let me
You know
finish-
what I'm
let me-
saying?
let
Just
me
keep it
finish-
real.
let me finish this shit, right?
Cutting off takes energy.
1 minute, 60 seconds.
Nah, I
Sorry.
don't even need. I just need 5 seconds.
Oh, okay.
What's a Big Bang Theory?
Okay, I see what you're going at. Listen, ladies and
What's a
gentlemen.
Big Bang Theory, bro?
Ladies and gentlemen.
What is it?
This is Great Apes Cafe. I hope that you like, subscribe,
I
share.
hit that shit, right? I hit it.
I want
Did
you to
I not?
leave a comment and
Damn.
click that bell on the bottom. But
Damn,
the reason why I brought up this conversation of having connections.
I don't think about people that much in a day. I'm sorry.
Shout out to my
I'm
guests.
an individual.
Shout out to my guests in the crowd, sleep on the fucking couch.
I don't
and
even
shit.
have kids. Why would I think about you outside of my day? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, wake up!
I can't do it. Like, I can't give my energy away to other people.
Let me. The reason
For
why.
what?
Hold on, we gotta fix this. Hold on,
I'm
we
trying
gotta
to
get some
hold
understanding.
on. Before you even.
Now this is a man to man.
All right, now make it man to man.
We right here. I'm right here.
Mic check. Be in the front of the motherfucking mic. Go speak your truth.
Now I want TK to finish what he was saying.
No, I mean that was the literal of it.
Hurry
You
up.
have to take energy to cut motherfuckers off. Why? Because you have to think about that motherfucker. Why? I don't know. That's for your own fucking reason. But I don't need to hit what that puts your spirit on me.
Bingo.
Okay, the reason
That
why
puts your spirit on me.
I
Why?
agree
Let my
with
man
what
Tim say
TK
so.
says. Everybody's perspective is different, and I agree with it, which is weird. I actually like disagreement, and I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why I like disagreement is because everybody is so agreeable. We live in a world where trends get set, and everybody want to jump on the bandwagon, and I just refuse to be that jellyfish to go with the current. Now, the reason why I brought up the subject of making sure everybody talk about, like, if you had a friendship where you cut off, or you saw a friendship where you want to actually produce more positivism from it, it's important, bro. Like, think about it. We live in a world where cutting up people off is easy, but the hard thing is having sustainability. When you see loyalty in a relationship, it's actually quite rare. Like,
Yeah.
when I saw Kev did some shit, which I cannot speak on the podcast
Please don't.
because of legality purposes, because of
Right.
multiple situations, I cannot speak upon it. But I respect it. My granddad always told me, and my granddad was a real.
I want to say RP to his granddad.
He
Real
was
shit.
he was a
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even know my dog that
Oh,
long, but I love them because I could feel the love when I talk to him. It was like,
Oh, my father was an OG in this neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And he was an OG before Original Gangsters even came out. He was a politician. He was a mayor. He was a banker. He was real.
is this Steve?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
RP
I'm
to
sorry.
RP to my grandpa Steve, which is my wife.
My bad. I thought you were
grandfather.
talking about Steve.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about
Alright,
my daddy. Listen, when I'm talking about, the reason why I bring this up is the reason why I move the way I do. And when you move in a room full of people and you worry about the concept of 10 gestures of admiration and hidden agendas, y'all hidden agendas ain't hidden if I do not feel like I have an agenda of negativism. That's the agenda part, right? Beware of pretend gestures of admiration. I don't feel no negative admiration from anybody at the table, which means there's growth that can happen. It's very important, very, very important. I have a family member I've talked to today, and I'm slurring with my words because of the alcohol, y'all. Forgive me. But my homeboy or my cousin,
We call him Little Nora.
I found out that he's addicted to drugs. And I realized all his friends are addicted to drugs. And that comes with the energy of itself.
Birds
Go
of a feather
ahead.
flock together, brother.
It's a
That's
great
the
sadness.
Not
bro. It's a
always
great
true.
Sadness.
Well, not true.
But
Not always.
I do know one thing though. I know that waiting on people to really like show themselves is not a good thing.
Mm-mm.
If you can ask yourself this question or two terms, you will always find the right friendship that you need. You know, and I know I'm just drinking. I think I'm talking on my blung hole. I'm not. I always try to drop real shit, right? When I say beware of pretend gestures of admiration,
But wouldn't you rather them bring it to you than you sitting around guessing if a motherfucker like you or not?
I got one for you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
I
but
do
if it's
respect
not
it,
real,
though.
I can't
I ain't gonna
respect it.
Let me throw this out there. Let me throw this out there.
But if a person not being their
You can see
truth,
it.
Can I throw this out there?
Bring it to
Let me
somebody.
hear
Can
some
I want to
words
throw
of
this out
wisdom.
there. I really want to throw this
Let
out
me hear
there.
some queen shit.
We all magical people. This is
Yeah.
let me tell
But
you
I'm supposed
why.
to read orders?
This is it. No, this is the point. The point is whatever you feel, you attract.
Yeah.
So if you constantly feel you're in an emotion of lack of trust,
Okay.
you will continue to attract people that
Misery
you
loves
cannot
company.
trust.
But what about the people that
I
don't
only
know that
agree-
about your
that
I
being?
only
or your-
agree. This is the first time. I know it's the first. Don't
But
judge me.
what about the people
What
that don't know about
my
that? Your
sister
spiritual
Queen just
uplifting.
said.
Hold
I
on.
only
It don't
agree.
matter if they don't know about
I
it or
only
not.
agree with
It's
she
just
just said
still was what it
50%.
is.
But they still treat you this.
Hold on, I got this one. I'm gonna take it back to Kev. What Kev said earlier. See, y'all, we're 4 men. So let me explain something about men versus women. This comes from growing up with a house full of women.
Talking about emotional body.
I'm not that. I'm not that.
No, I'm saying
Like-
it's emotional bonding. You watch it every day with women. I guarantee you, every dude in here done seen it. Women will have friends that will tell them they look cute in a fucked up outfit. Let me finish.
I'm about to tell you about yourself.
But the one friend that tells them that they look wrong in that outfit, I guarantee you, as a man, we've heard this conversation from that woman. I don't like her because every time she hating on me. No, she's not hating on me.
No.
Listen, now I'm trying to tell you
But some people can't handle the truth.
No, wait.
That's
what I'm saying. I'm getting
Hold on. I had a friend.
Wait.
I had a friend who came here today.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, man.
I'm bringing it back
I don't want
I
to
want
go
y'all
on the
to-
subject. I don't want to go on the
Hold on, man. I want y'all to
Let him finish.
Somebody go one time.
Let me
one at a
finish.
time.
But if you watch carefully, as men, we do the same thing. We just do it on a different level. We have friends around us telling us, yes, let's go sell drugs together. Let's go do this. Let's go do all this bad shit together.
Not me.
But no, listen, but it's always the not me person. But if you look, the not me person is the person that gets cast out of the group every time.
Right.
And you survive because you get cast out of that group. So the people that are different, like Brittany and
So what
Asa,
do you
they're
do?
different. If you watch, I guarantee most of them say they don't have a lot of personal close friends. You know why? Because they learn what a real friend is because just what she said. You can feel the energy that you put out is the energy that you will receive.
Let me
they want real people.
Hold on,
in their life,
what
so
do
they
you do?
forget
Do you
real
wait?
people coming
Do you
to.
agree
And
with
the
that?
fake people
Let me-
just-
I go live.
Listen, the fake people just drop off
Hold on,
because
hold
they
on.
Let me
can't
raise
handle
my
the
hand.
pressure.
Hold on.
Yeah, they drop
Hold
off.
on.
I agree.
Facts.
I
Hold on, bro.
agree. I said the
I
same
agree.
thing.
That's what you said.
Yeah, I said the same
Hold on, bro.
thing.
Let me raise my hand.
But what do I do? Do I wish them away?
Let me
You know what I'm
raise my
saying?
hand,
Like-
bro. I'm in class right now, bro.
You go
Because I feel like I want to. I feel like
that's
I
a
got
lot
to
of
say.
energy.
I feel like I got to say something important, and that's why I'm part of this podcast. I learned how to be myself around people that are being themselves. I learned how to take time out of my day.
Hey. Let me interject real quick. I tell you, everybody, I'm the grimiest person in the room.
But
If somebody tell you that they're the bad guy and bad shit happen, well, you can't be surprised. I embrace being the bad guy.
But this, hold
Wait.
on, you ain't get what I'm saying. You ain't get what I'm saying, though.
Shout out to my auntie. I know when you see this, you're gonna get mad. My aunt told me, Tim, you ain't gonna be shit. You're gonna be bad. You're gonna be an addict. You're gonna be this and that. Okay, well, let me be all bad about it and let me embrace it and show you how positive I'm gonna make that. Being bad is overrated. Being good is overrated. What does that mean? It's only a perception. Yin and yang is only a reflection of each other. This doesn't mean nothing. If you get your bad side, you look at your shadow of your bad side, and you hug your bad side, you become a higher dimensional figure. Now, I'm talking about in the ways of the ancients. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't even know what I'm talking about.
I just want to say, hey,
y'all don't
look,
even know what I'm talking about.
I just want to say this, though.
Let me hear your perspective. Y'all don't even know what I'm talking
I'm
about.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell.
Embrace your
Hold on, I'm gonna
balance.
speak to Tim
You do.
before I go back in what I said though. Bro, you heard the conversations last night, bro. Niggas is like, I'm not no good person, bro.
No.
I try to smile most of the time because
But you
that
know-
shit
no,
is
no,
a
let me
good
interject.
person.
What person is
but you
God?
loyal.
What is a good person? Can
You
never-
loyal.
No,
What
listen,
person doesn't
I
have
respect loyalty of brother.
I need y'all to listen to this,
What
though.
person
I
can't be
disagree
a
with
I
what
need
you're
y'all.
saying.
I need y'all listening to this.
Why
I
would I
disagree
think
with what
about
you just
that
said.
much that I'm thinking
I
that you're a
respect
killer?
loyalty,
If I gotta
though.
be in a room with
Loyalty
you,
is not
anybody
good.
that you
It's
walk in
great.
a room with can be a killer.
I'm trying to tell
Anybody
y'all.
you walk in the room with can be a killer. Why
Facts.
would I take
I
all
just
my
wanna-
energy to worry about who's the
I just
killer
want
in
to
the
tell
room?
y'all. I
Facts,
just want to tell y'all that I
can't-
work.
That's too much energy. You're
Yeah, I
telling
wouldn't
me you
do that
cut
I
either.
people
respect
off.
everybody
That's
in the
too
room.
much energy.
And this is how I think.
I
This is
work
how I
hard.
think.
I work
I'm
hard.
cutting
You
them
gonna be
off.
like Kev.
Y'all got to listen, bro.
Kev.
Y'all got
That's what wasting my time.
Y'all got to listen, bro.
One man at a time.
I work hard to be
Kev
this
got the
good
floor, Kev got
person
the
that
floor.
I am. Having this nice smile that I have, this shit is a hard work.
Kev,
This shit
Kev
is
got
not
the
no easy job.
Right.
It's
But
not no easy job,
Let me tell you
bro.
something though. What he just said.
Shit.
I expect everybody.
This shit is not easy, bro.
Listen, you right. But I expect everybody at the table to do any. You know, you ever heard the 7 deadly sins? Everybody at the table could do 7 deadly sins.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
if I told you I did
anything.
7 deadly sins, you may judge me different.
Till, let Brittany get this thing up.
Yeah, because fuck all that.
Mm.
Ain't nobody got time to be trying to be a good person. Like, just be you.
We all are out here
You know
trying
what I'm
to be
saying?
good people
Nobody
in a
need
way.
to be like,
But
If I
nobody-
wanted to go to the bank and rob it tomorrow because I feel like I need some money, I could do it.
Nah,
but
you ain't gotta
but
try.
being morally
listen.
morally
I'm gonna tell
upright,
y'all.
I don't want to
I'm
rob
gonna
a
tell
bank.
y'all some real shit.
We all have the capability.
I gotta
is what
kick-
I'm
I gotta
saying.
kick back to
we
my
all
man
have
Dave.
the capability.
I gotta kick
is
back.
what I'm
I gotta
saying.
kick back to my
Right,
man Dave.
Right.
We stepping on the mics. Let
I'm
Kev
trying
talk.
to kick back to my man Dave. Y'all have the feminine energy. People that are terrible need feminine energy.
But we
I could kill my boss
But you
tomorrow.
forgetting
That ain't
something,
gonna
Kev.
make somebody
We
else
do
not
have
my
feminine
boss.
energy, but
I'm
we're
just
also
saying,
a balance
somebody else
of
is gonna be my
masculine as
boss.
well.
That ain't gonna make him
But I'm
not
trying
just
to
be
tell
my
y'all, feminine energy is always needed in somebody that's terrible. Like,
Let me tell you,
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say this right here. I don't even know if y'all know my
the
man
mother
Shakes
energy.
last night. My man Shakes walk downtown.
Hold on.
He like this all night. I seen him talk to a girl, bro. My man didn't even shake. He felt love. When my man felt love,
Yeah,
he didn't even fucking
Yeah.
shake.
yeah,
He didn't even fucking shake, bro.
yeah.
That man shaking all his life.
But guess what? I walked to him first, and he ain't get that from me.
But that's why I'm
So
trying.
it's not about
It's about
it's
the
not
love.
about feminine, masculine, because it's the feminine energy that'll make you try to be a good person.
Yeah.
That's not being in a
It's not-
masculine. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
about
It's deeper than that.
it is.
But don't we choose to
It-
deal with
it's
people
deeper
that are
than
the
that, but I
opposite of
can't-
ourselves?
I ain't trying to
By
really
human
go that
nature.
broad, but I'm just trying to say.
Opposites attract. Is that not right?
Sometimes you got
That's a
I know what
worldwide.
you're trying to
That's
say.
a worldwide
Kev
thing.
trying to say you gotta
It's
balance.
it's
say
broader
that.
than what
Do
it
opposites
sounds like,
attract?
but
You
yo,
You gotta balance your energy.
as it,
Do opposites
yeah, but you
attract,
have to
Tim?
learn. Once you learn how to balance your energy,
I get it. Being around.
I was like, yo, I looked at
Hold on,
myself,
Tim, I got
yo,
Do opposites attract?
My
Tim?
wife is my opposite.
bro. I looked at myself.
So I can't
yeah.
have another motherfucker that got the same energy as me.
But see,
Wow.
Kev,
How'd I know that?
I don't agree.
Because we all attract
I
off
don't
of our
agree.
own wave of energy.
I don't agree.
I gotta be.
Everybody-
I gotta compare.
everybody-
I gotta get
as a
with you.
person
And
Bro,
move
everybody
with you.
galaxy,
To
everybody
make us
galaxy is
one.
different, bro.
I can't just
And
make
this is what
us
I'm talking
one
about.
off of
One person
just
at a time.
nothing.
Hold up.
We
Go
have
ahead.
to have something there. We have to have a relationship there formed first. It doesn't mean that I can't not agree with what you say later on.
Right.
Let
It
me
just
go-
means we move up. We understand each other, but we move on two different levels.
We diluting
Yeah.
this.
Nah,
shit.
man.
Go ahead,
I
go
want
ahead.
y'all to understand. All right, let me go. So I'm gonna go over what TK said, and I'm gonna just put it in a broad.
That's
Now,
why we're all
I'ma-
different. That's
I'm gonna
what
put
makes
it in.
us
I'm
all
gonna put it in a
individuals.
broad, knowledgeable explanation for everybody. So think about it, bro. When galaxies pull together, boom, you got all this shit happening, right? You got comments, you got all this shit, right? But then you got a nice planet like Earth, right?
No.
And
This
that's where
podcast
all the
be
life
fruit
is at,
juice.
right? And that's where everybody, you know what I'm saying? All the, this it's got you got water here, you got nice land here, right? It's a bunch of different planets in the galaxy, right? It's all on what you want to live on, my G.
Hold on, talk about.
He's still talking about energy. Let's stay on energy, please.
I ain't even talking about energy no more.
We are though, because I don't want to.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it though. Think about it though. You and your wife is two
Hold on,
different
I'm
people,
to-
bro. When y'all collide all y'all shit together, if it don't work out, it's not gonna work out.
You don't have that. You don't have the authority to speak what you just spoke about.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
And I'm gonna
say
tell you
that.
why.
How not,
I'm gonna tell you why.
I ain't
And it
gonna
goes
How
to
not,
any-
though? How does it not-
Listen.
how
I'm
does
gonna
it
tell you
not
why.
make
Don't get
sense?
mad at me. The only people who have the authority to speak about marriage is Aislinn.
I'm not talking about marriage, bro.
Dave.
I'm talking about two people.
me, and anybody else who's married.
Think about
You
it.
do not have the authority to speak about it.
Bro, I'm not
You
talking
not
about.
get mad about me.
You telling me I'm talking about marriage and I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not talking about marriage.
Okay,
I'm talking about two individuals bonding everything that they have.
Okay.
Think about all. Look, listen. Think about.
But their different
Hold on,
energy
my
is
producer-
what bonded
my
them.
producer wanna-
Their
my
different
brother-
energy
I'm
is what
talking to you-
bonded
I'm
them.
talking to you
They
personally.
weren't the same. Nobody is attracted to the same thing that they like.
look,
I'm sorry to
I
tell
don't know
you.
about that. Hold on,
Sometimes
time
there
out.
has to be some
I disagree
negative
with TK.
energy there.
I disagree with TK.
Why would I just say opposites attract then?
The opposite
You were
That's a
saying that,
worldwide
but
fucking known
listen,
thing.
listen.
Like, and it's
I
not
was
something
talking
that
to-
everybody got to be like
I
that.
was talking to you personally for a minute.
No. Let me interject.
Can make that.
Let me interject.
Some circumstances
There's
can
always-
make that.
there's
You
always-
just said you and your wife aren't the same.
We
But,
are.
let him finish, because I think he gonna
But
say
over
exactly
time,
what I'm thinking.
energy can bond itself.
No.
And yes,
Right?
it can.
That's not-
Listen.
Yeah, why not?
Hold
My
on,
spirit can't be connected to another person.
hold
That
on.
man felt pain because his friend died.
TK.
That's energy.
That
He
is
didn't have to
energy.
have that fucking energy.
Listen,
Man,
listen,
I was
y'all.
trying to-
Somebody he's bonded to. That made him have that
what I was
energy.
explaining-
Let me got something to
That's
say.
just
Hold on.
that's not even.
I think-
That's
hold
not
on.
What I
sexual.
was explaining
That's not
was bigger
intimate.
than that.
It's not nothing. It's energy, right?
One at a time,
Okay,
one at a
then.
time.
All
TK,
right. I'm
TK.
sorry. I'm not well versed.
Okay,
in
me
anything
neither.
like
I'm just
that.
trying to
But
tell
TK,
y'all
I'm
what,
just
saying, like,
what
on
I
a
explained.
spiritual
What I
level.
was explaining went right over y'all head, bro.
Cool Kev,
That
hold on.
shit-
Cool
that
Kev,
shit went
Cool Kev.
right over y'all
Hold on,
head.
I'm gonna tell you why opposites attract.
Why, Tim?
I won't even speak on my
Why,
marriage
Tim?
because that's easy to speak on my marriage. I've spoken about this before.
But what I
Listen,
said
listen,
went
hold on,
over
hold on, hold on.
all of y'all
Let him
head.
finish.
Hold on, let me
Yeah.
finish before you even rebuttal, bitch. And I'm not calling you a bitch.
Everybody raise your hand from now on.
Raise your motherfucking hand like first grade. My sis Aislinn and my brother right to my right, Dave, are actually opposites. I don't even have to actually go into detail. I don't know their relationship. I don't. But I can guess what?
You
Definitely don't know.
The end, and I'm okay with that. But Dave, I'm gonna ask you this question, and he gonna say I'm right. I'm gonna tell you why, because I understand energy.
You might be wrong, dog.
Dave and Aislinn are opposites.
If you have to turn yourself
Let
to
me tell you
somebody
why.
else for other
Can Tim
people,
finish?
you're
Can
not
I-
living
I'ma tell
in
you
your
why they're
real
opposite.
energy.
Let Tim finish.
Let me
Hold on.
tell you why they're opposite.
He's saying what I'm saying.
This is why they're opposite.
I wanna hear
Opposites
this
do
one.
attract. If you understand the concept of protons, neutrons, and how they
Magnet.
surround themselves
and matter.
and matter.
Okay.
And you understand about the dynamics.
not
I don't even know how y'all don't understand me, bro.
Listen. Because I know Dave, I got commission coming right. Because I don't want Dave to smack me in my face and Asian to smack me in my face. And you make a poem of an AK-47. and Listen. Hold on. I hate using these brain cells because I've been drinking. Listen, when my sis and Dave, they opposites. They opposites attract.
Man.
My wife and me are opposites.
Yes.
They attract.
Right.
Now,
'cause
Dave will
similarity
be
is
like, well,
boring.
how do you know that? If Dave can't sit next to his wife, then I shall let you know.
I just got one more thing to say. I got one more thing to say. And I ain't gonna say nothing else. I got one. Matter of fact, I got a question. I don't have nothing to say. I have a question.
What's the question,
Tim,
Queen?
Dave, y'all wives might be opposites, but are they not different versions of your own self?
You damn right, because that
Oh,
motherfucker
okay.
will kill her.
Did you know that when y'all
All right.
first linked up? Y'all didn't know that when you first linked up.
But it don't
You didn't know
matter.
that when you first linked
Hold
up.
on.
You had to bond to know that. You had to bond to know that. You had to bond together to know
Let me
that.
tell you a story
I
right
can't look at a stripper in the club and be like,
Wait a
God
minute.
damn, I'm in love for the rest of my life. No, I have to bond to that person. I have to bond to that person.
Let me tell you how I knew this.
Yeah,
Let me tell you how I
go
knew.
for it.
Let me tell you how I knew she was more like me than
I
she
didn't hurry
was.
because Aaron gonna be mad at
No,
me.
I'm gonna give it quick. I'm just gonna be quick.
Right.
So there was a situation. Me and Aislinn we were broke up for a little while. She was living in Nesbitt Court,
What?
and somehow I got into some beef with
We've
somebody.
been on and off.
And I didn't know how.
I don't even like that. I like
didn't know
y'all
how the shit was
together.
going down. I didn't know she had company in the house. Nothing. I just popped by because somebody ran up on me with a gun. I was in my car. They pulled up beside me. At that time, I had a car that was just like a lot of other people in Wilmington. I don't know if it was meant for me or what. They pulled up beside me with a gun. I went in there. I told her, I said, look, I need to stay here for a few minutes so I can get my shit together and get to where some of my boys at. Which my boys were in Nesbitt
I
Court.
love it.
And get back to out east where I'm from.
Yeah.
So this nigga here, if she wasn't like me, she would have said, get the fuck out my house. You know what she did?
Right.
She got the Black Air Force energy hit her. She went downstairs.
Yes.
No pistol, no nothing.
Yes.
She goes downstairs and gets the
Not saying
biggest
she a
fucking
shooter.
butcher knife she can find that goddamn
I'm not saying she a shooter.
I believe it. I believe
She
it.
led me out the door.
Where the fuck they
Listen,
at?
she led me out the door to my car, and the whole way there, she was like, "You just get down in the
believe
car,
that.
and I'll drive you home."
This fucking date, bro.
She stayed the night with me to make sure. And like I said, the next day we was on it like calling people trying to figure out who the fuck ran up on me. Like she got them about to go ahead and do them in. But just like she said, that's when I knew we're more like.
I swear to
So
God.
was he just a nigga then, or did he remind you of your daddy?
Okay, so
Was he just a nigga then, or did he remind you of your daddy?
Go ahead, Queen.
so,
no, I'm
so
just saying.
energetically, y'all are the same.
Because we
Y'all might be opposites
just
in
a
your
random person.
To be at a time. What happened?
Y'all
Queen?
might be opposites in how your likes and dislikes, but
Yes.
energetically,
Energy.
you're still the
Yeah,
same.
energy. That's
You
why we can't
still
sit beside
attract
each
people
other.
that are in the
But your
same
energy
frequency as
bonded
you.
to that.
Yeah,
Your
but see-
energy bonded together
see,
for
we can't
that.
sit beside. That's why we
Your
can't sit.
energy bonded
Here's
together
why
for
we can't sit
that.
beside each other.
No,
We
no,
ain't
no,
got
no,
that
no,
opposite.
no, no, no.
We're so alike that we start arguing and fussing with each other, and that shit goes toxic.
Yo,
Like it goes to the point where we're like,
did I tell you?
we're both butting heads, but we're saying the exact
if I
same
eat the
thing.
last
toxic.
Pop-Tart in my house, my wife feels
But
it.
it's not the same for
I'm
every-
just saying. So what does that not say about
It's not the
energy?
same
What does
for
that not say
everybody.
about
Hold on.
the people
Tim,
you're
I-
around
hey,
and the people that
you
you
are opposite
connect
from your
to?
wife.
That's all we are is energy.
Hey,
That's
but not
it.
like, you know,
That's all.
Everything.
It doesn't make nobody right or wrong. We all saying the same
extrovert.
things in our
Very
own way. We're all saying
like
the
Dave
same thing.
Chappelle.
in our own
Can I
way.
wrap this up?
It doesn't make
Can
anybody
I,
right or wrong.
I'm gonna wrap this up, y'all.
Yeah.
Let me
Okay.
wrap this up, Tim.
Let me see. It depends if you wrap it up right. Like a
Let me
burrito.
wrap
If I
this
was
up.
with
I'm gonna
somebody
tell y'all.
else
I'm gonna tell y'all how I'm
completely
a fucking genius.
Think about it.
Oh boy.
I'ma tell y'all how
I
I'm
don't
a
know if you
genius.
wrapping them up like that.
Nah, look. I'm gonna tell y'all how I'm a genius.
Okay, Kanye, go ahead.
So I'm telling y'all how the Big Bang Theory existed.
Damn, he went back to the
Boom.
Big Bang.
I'm gonna tell y'all all this shit now. Now it's up to y'all to listen or not now. My man talking about the Black Air Force One energy. Most things move off of black, like this. It's a black energy that y'all don't even know
it's
about.
called dark energy.
Yeah.
called
Yeah.
But we just gonna call it. I'm gonna call it Dark Air Force One's energy. So these planets move off
Let's
of
deduct shit to
this
it.
shit move off of Dark Air Force One energy, right? Now you got a bunch of Dark Air Force One energy running. Now these two can't sit beside each other. You see, when two galaxies get too close together, the energy, the dark energy start colliding.
Hold on,
But guess what? It takes all
me
of the
interject. Let me
energy
fuck
to
y'all
stay
up.
where they
Let me
are,
fuck y'all up.
to not collide.
let me
It
fuck-
takes all the planet's energy to not make them bitches collide.
But guess what,
And
though?
us not to be
But
here
this
as
what
people
you
anymore, to
not
be extinct.
realizing.
Keep it real.
You not realizing that
We
they
talking about energy
look,
now.
look, you not realizing
Okay, hold on.
they married, bro. They are together.
No.
Negative and positive energy has to coincide for us
married.
to
Let me say something.
for
They
everything
married,
to
bro.
survive, period.
Let me say
We
something.
combine the
Period.
galaxies.
Oh
That's
my
what that
If
was.
I
everything
get
was
where
the
you
same,
coming
what
from.
would we
I'm a
have?
fucking genius, bro.
How can we have female and male
Listen, sit down. See out that
It
day.
always has to be both
I'm a
sides.
genius,
It
bro.
always has to be a positive and a negative.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wrap it up.
Shout 'em
because
out, let's
if I don't, my producer gonna get mad. So listen, y'all. Understand this. The reason why I bring up this episode of cutting friends off and making friendship is because we live in a world where it's so easy to cut people off, but nobody know how to network. You know, like I look at Dave and my sis, who's a
Aislinn.
queen, Lioness, a poet, also known as Aislinn, which is a real name. I looked at him as my older brother and sister, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and they might get mad what I just said.
Call me old.
Oh, shit.
They might get mad. I don't give a fuck. I'm from New York. We don't give a fuck.
Because first of all, bitch, how old are you? Because I'm sick of your motherfucking ass.
Your age.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Because I'm sick of your motherfucking ass. How old are you?
Listen, motherfucker.
How old are you, bitch?
30 to 20. Listen, I'm 31.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay, shut the fuck up. I'm
listen.
35.
My producer gonna
You
get mad.
tried it. I had to say that.
My
I'm
producer
going
gonna
to
get
his ass.
Hey, look,
I'm
she's like 34, 33, ain't you?
36.
Oh, damn.
That's not.
I'm waiting
July. Just July, baby. I'll be
Okay,
36
thankfully,
in
The
July.
same year then.
Yeah.
What makes us all individuals is the differences of what we believe right here at this table right now. Without that, it's nothing.
The reason why I
That-
brought up this
yeah.
concept of the episode, I know Dave trying to chop my ass up. I ain't you.
Dave Chappelle, wrap it up.
I'm gonna wrap it up. But y'all gotta understand about this, y'all. I never had a podcast members who all are equally balanced. nobody really understands the power of in. I have people on this podcast who understand about energy, but I look at energy from a different perspective from everybody at the table. I have some people vibrating on a different frequency, and I'm okay with that. So
I'm a genius, bro.
when I look at it from a whole,
y'all gonna realize this shit one
everybody
day.
at this podcast, Kev, shut
Bring
your black
something
ass
to the
up.
table.
Shut up, nigga.
I was
I
smart
don't
as
want to hear about you,
motherfucker.
Kanye. You ain't got the answer, Sway. I don't want to hear about you.
Fuck Sway, nigga.
Yeah.
Our producer's
Nah,
telling me again.
Everybody,
to tell Tim to
everybody
wrap
in
it
the
up.
podcast, everybody in the podcast are mountains. And the reason why I need to bring Dave and my sis, who's a queen, back to the podcast over and over in the future is because they're resonating on a different frequency.
Mm-hmm.
That means you'll see me in a year.
I can
Shut the fuck up!
I can tell you right now,
Bitch, I'll see you next week then.
I can tell you right now.
Hey, look,
Right.
I ain't
We in
calling you a
attendance.
bitch. Cause I don't want Dave trouble with my ass.
Ain't nobody about to go to the club about to
I'm
argue
not
after
calling
this
him a bitch.
shit.
Listen,
I
I
told
don't
him I was
even like what you just said, y'all.
We about to
I'm
have a
trying to
big
I
argument.
can't bow tie it like I want to. I got Dave to my right. Damn, Dave bye.
You got
Damn.
Cam to your left.
Shit.
Cause I'm gonna talk my shit.
Bitch, no. I want to talk shit. I'm trying to bow tie it in the episode.
Go ahead. All right. I'm gonna
I
let
can't even end the motherfucking episode.
My bad. Go ahead.
Angela ain't even got a shit to say. But I guess what? When she do that poem, she
It's
got a lot to
another
say. Yeah, need to look check that poem. That bitch got the AK, and I ain't calling you a bitch. That bitch got the AK-47 and rocker with that poetry. Anyway, let me get back to what I said. Let me get back to my roots. Hold up. I made this the subject of cutting people off and making friends because we live in a world who don't even know how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
We live in a world where people say, "No new friends, nigga. We don't need that." That's a great sadness. That Drake song. Shout out to Drake. I ain't knocking him. I'm really not. I'm a Kanye West fan. I'm not knocking my nigga Drake. I'm just saying that you have to have new friends to have productivity. When I went feminine energy on the podcast, I was blessed. Somehow, I don't even know. I asked for it and it happened. I have a powerful queen on the podcast who have real dynamics to say some real shit. I have a powerful sis that I knew for years to even be on this episode. And then my nigga Dave talk about something. He ain't gonna be on here until next year. I'm gonna have this nigga on here next week then. If that's the case,
I'll believe it
don't
when I
play with
see it.
Boy, don't play with me. But anyway,
I love all my
I
members,
want y'all
man.
to. I want
This
y'all to
is the
reflect.
dopest podcast.
I want y'all to reflect on your friends. Choose your friends wisely, please. Please choose your friends wisely. Life is too fleeting. Life is too short.
Amen.
And if you choose your friends unwisely, you will find yourself in a predicament that you would never think you would be in. Treat your friends like the octopus tentacles. Pause. Oh, I know some of y'all other brothers out there might be looking at it from a different perspective. If your mind is in that ideology, then you doing the most. I'm talking about treat your friends like an octopus leg.
Nothing good about a friend.
Everybody at this
That's all I ever
table.
heard.
Listen, Buta, and I'm not calling you a bitch.
No.
Everybody at this table is like an octopus leg. They think from a different perspective. I have a piece of like light with every friend at this table right now, and it's different. But I have something in common that you may not see it. I do. I have a queen, a sister of mine who on here who vibrate at a different frequency. I have my nigga to my left vibrate different. My nigga to my right, my sis who I knew for years. She a whole poet. I don't consider myself a poet. She hold it down. My nigga Kev, ultimately the highest loyal nigga I've ever met within the past 10 years, a decade. Everybody at the table vibrate differently. And I brought up this episode because I want to give them flowers. And I want to give them the highest respect and regard. But I also want to let my viewers know, choose your friends wisely, for they may be your last. This is Great Apes Cafe. Like, subscribe, share. Click that bell on the bottom of the screen. And I've been drinking. I'm so sorry if you don't understand the words that are coming out of my mother mouth.
Next week we will be drinking fruit juice because Tim got to calm it down.
Can you taste the liquor now? You good to go?
And
I
we'll
can
start
taste-
on time next week.
I can smell.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Back, boy. Back. Hey, yo, you come on here next week. Look, Dave is like my uncle.
I feel some type of way.
Dave is like my uncle. I can't call him my old head because I don't want him and Azel to beat me up because since they both grandparents.
Oh my!
But anyway,
And that's family. And he's family.
They're like familiar.
Yeah.
I knew Dave. Let me tell you something. Dave, and we need to talk about the episode I want him to talk about when they come to finances. That's next time. I don't like how Dave tried to test me. We ain't gonna talk about. I ain't gonna see your ass in a year, 365 days, 52 weeks. Nah, he gonna come up here, and I want to make sure he on here, and hopefully in the month, Azel do some more poetry, and my sis Queen Brittany do some more poetry.
Yes.
And I hope that you see that. I ain't gonna lie, I love everybody at the table.
That was a dope live. I like
And
watching it.
unfortunately, I expect everybody here to stab me at the back. I'm from Brooklyn, shout out to New York. If you live like that and that ideology, nobody never would touch
That's the New York shit. Y'all different.
Promise.
Period.
Shout out.
Period. Power of the tongue, though.
Power of the tongue.
Mm.
This is Great Apes Cafe. I hope that you learn something. Choose your friends wisely and have a level of productivity and tranquility and no negativity, and beware of pretend gestures of admiration and hidden agendas.
We out.
Great Apes Cafe.
Tim will talk all night.
Peace, y'all.
Dave! Don't be come at me. Man, I'll see your ass next week. I don't even like what he just said. I don't even like what he just